Would you risk your life for $1 billion? In a world where reality TV has turned into a blood sport, one man has to survive 30 days of professional hunters and government drones just to buy medicine for his sick daughter. But this contestant isn't running. He's fighting back. Welcome back to Movie Pie. Today, we're diving into The Running Man. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more recaps. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. Our story starts with Ben Richards. He's a good man in a bad situation. He's holding his sick daughter, begging for his job back, but his old bosses won't listen because he's been blacklisted. His little girl has a bad fever, and he has zero money for medicine. On his way out, he sees a TV ad for a brutal game show called The Running Man. The rules are simple. Survive being hunted for 30 days and you win $1 billion. Ben thinks that sounds crazy, so he heads home. At home, things are worse. His daughter is coughing, and they are broke. His wife, Sheila, brings home cheap medicine that doesn't really work because it's all they can afford. She tells Ben she has to go work at a dangerous bar just to make ends meet. Ben can't stand the thought of her being unsafe. He remembers the game show. Even though Sheila makes him promise not to go because nobody ever comes back from that show, Ben knows it's the only way to save them. Ben goes to the wealthy part of the city to try out for the show. It's packed with desperate people. During the physical tests, Ben proves he's tough, really tough. He even breaks the rules to save another contestant named Tim. The show's producer, a guy named Dan Killian, watches Ben and sees a star. He knows Ben is angry and desperate. Dan convinces Ben to sign the contract by promising that even surviving 1 week will make his family rich. Ben agrees, but only after arranging security to protect his wife and daughter. The show starts, and the host immediately lies to the audience. He tells everyone Ben is a traitor and a criminal, so the public will hate him and help the hunters catch him. Ben is furious. He warns them on live TV that he's going to burn their building down. The game begins with a 12-hour head start. Ben runs into the city, gets a fake ID from an old friend, and tries to disappear. But the hunters are smart. They track him down quickly. While Ben stays sharp, the other contestants aren't so lucky. Tim, the guy Ben saved earlier, makes a mistake by flirting with a cashier and gets caught and killed. Ben realizes nowhere is safe. He heads to Boston to hide. He finds a hostel, but the hunters find him there too. Ben narrowly escapes a massive explosion by jumping into a sewer. He survives, but the network edits the footage on TV to make it look like Ben blew up the building and killed innocent guards on purpose. Ben meets a young kid named Bradley who helps him hide. Bradley explains the real reason the city is in bad shape. The network caused a radioactive explosion that is giving kids cancer, and they are covering it up. Ben tries to record a video telling the world the truth, but the network just edits his voice to make him sound crazy. Bradley helps Ben get to his next contact, a guy named Elton who lives with his mom. Elton hides Ben in a secret bunker under a hot dog cart, but the hunters track them down again. A massive shootout happens at Elton's house. Elton uses homemade traps to fight them off, but he is eventually killed trying to help Ben escape. Ben manages to hijack a car and then gets on a plane, taking a woman named Amelia with him. He thinks she's a hostage, but she realizes he's actually a good guy and decides to help him. On the plane, Ben is cornered by the chief hunter McCone. But then the producer Dan calls in on a video screen. He offers Ben a job as a hunter because he's so popular with the audience. To motivate Ben, Dan claims he has already killed Ben's family. This snaps something inside Ben. He goes into a rage, kills the hunters on the plane, and fights McCone. Ben wins, grabs a parachute, and jumps out of the plane just before it crashes. The network fakes the footage to show Ben dying in the plane crash, thinking they've won. But Ben survived the jump. He finds his wife and daughter. They are alive and safe. The producer lied about killing them. The movie ends with Ben returning to the TV station, not as a contestant, but to get revenge. He confronts the producer and takes him down once and for all.